Hello. Today I am showing you how to download and use a free Chibimation base. The link to the Chibimation Discord server will be in the description and not the actual base due to respect for Jules and the Chibimation development team. Once you are in the Chibimation Discord server, you're going to go to the Custom Assets channel and go to Pins. Here you should see the first thing pinned is from Jules. There is the link to the Google Drive with the base and the assets to make a character, all free. Click the link, it should take you to your Google Drive, and then you'll have access to everything. Make sure to read and comply to the rules Jules have set there. Remember that everything in here was given out to use for free out of the kindness of Jules' heart, as Chibimation is not out yet. So if you do use any of the bases of assets mentioned in this video or from this Google Drive, that you credit Jules and Chibimation as said in the rules doc. If you can't see or read everything that is on the screen currently, I'm very sorry about the quality. But basically it says that the bases and assets are okay to be used for as PNGs, mini films, edits, memes, or anything else related. But do not use any asset or base for personal projects such as mods, games, or tracing them. When you click on the Assets folder, you should see the bases first. IPV is for Ibispaint, but the PSD should work for Ibispaint as well. And then you also have everything neatly organized into its own category, so you can add hair, a face, and clothes to the base as well. If you are using Photoshop or Photopea, which is free, you are first going to save whichever base you want to your computer. I recommend the PSD file ones, and then you are going to press File and import them into Photoshop or Photopea. When you have the base inside Photoshop or Photopea, you should be able to open it up and be able to edit every body part separately. You can take the same steps we just did to also import assets to make your character. Every asset in Jules' Google Drive is customizable just like this one. Now I am going to teach you how to change the colors in Photoshop or Photopea. First, go to the layer that you want to edit, and double-click it. Then go to Color Overlay and click that. Make sure it is set to normal, and then change the color to the color you want it to be. You can do this for any part of the base. If you want to add an asset to the base, first import it into Photoshop or Photopea. Then make sure everything is gathered into one folder. Click and hold on this folder and drag it over to the section where the base is and let go over the canvas. If the asset turns out like this, press Command if you're on a MacBook, or Control if you're on a regular PC and T, and then you should be able to move it. Like I said earlier, all assets are customizable. Just follow the steps from earlier to color them as well. If you are coloring the base color but want to use gradients, make sure to double-click for MacBook or right-click for regular PC and click Rasterize Layer, and then the gradient should show up on the base color. To save the base as a whole, go to File and Save As, or save as a copy for Photoshop, and make sure it's set to Photoshop, and for Photopea save as PSD. If you just want a PNG, just click PNG and you'll have one image. Or you can also go to Layer in Photoshop and Photopea and click Quick Export as PNG. If you are using Ibispaint and you want to use this base, first follow the steps from the beginning and get the Google Drive folder from Chibimation's Discord server. Make sure to read the rules, which were also explained in the beginning. Go to the base you want, click the 3 dots and select download or send a copy. You can send it to and open it from your files for iPhone and Android, or you can send it directly to Ibispaint. Make sure to tap yes. And then open the base. When you do open it, everything should be already sorted into folders. You can also move and rotate everything too, which makes it easy to use this base to tween. I will teach you how to tween in the next video. In order to change the color of the parts, you are first going to go to the layer you want to change, and then you are going to add an empty layer, and make sure it is clipped onto the layer you want to change. Get the color you want, and then you are just going to draw on the clipped layer. This will change the layer's color underneath it. When you are done, make sure to merge the 2 layers together. If you want to add assets to this base, make sure to find them in the Google Drive folder, and also import them to Ibispaint the same way we did with the base. You are going to open the asset in Ibispaint and copy it. It should already be in a folder. If it is not in a folder, make sure to put it in one before copying it. Then you are going to paste it into the base. If you need to move it, then go ahead and do that. You can change the asset's colors, just like we did the base. Make sure to unclip the gradient before merging, for the color change to work. If you want to save an asset or limb altogether, make sure to save the folder as a PNG. That's it for today's tutorial. Next time I will teach you how to tween. Feel free to leave suggestions in the comments for what you also want to see next.